Alright, bet. We got Kratos in here with a huge hibernation after packing up that boy Baldur. They hear something at this point. They both get up and head to the door while Kratos grabs his axe ready to find a new op to put in a pack. These boys did not come to play no game. Kratos then opens the door to see a fat Robin Hood. Now at this point, who pulls up to somebody's house just to aura form? Ralph, do you see this? Thor then pulled his cape back, showcasing Mjolnir, showing and proving the fact that he came to box. Thor asks to come in and Kratos tell Atreus to hide all the food cause this nigga look famished. Thor starts walking into the house, and before he gets in the house, he have a stare down with Kratos looking him up and down like, little nigga. Obviously not knowing who Kratos is, these hands are E for everybody, big or small. Now fast forward after a little bit of talking, Odin pulls up and instantly hold his hand out like daddy's home. Odin pulls up a chair and starts complaining about how Kratos packed up Baldur. Meanwhile, Kratos just sitting there like, yeah, that was me. Now Odin asks for a peace offering, but Kratos was like,
is this nigga serious?
Kratos then proceeded to tell Odin no. Odin then walked behind Thor, letting him know it was time to get down and dirty. Thor says about time, as he couldn't wait to squabble with this nigga, and proceeded to chin check Kratos. Thor then flies up with Mjolnir and Kratos and began palming Kratos' head like a basketball. Kratos, the true warrior he is, starts trying to box mid-air, but Thor was eating those. Like, what did Kratos expect? He's a big nigga. They crash down into an abandoned area and instantly begin to run the fade. Now the Leviathan axe and Mjolnir start clashing together before Thor hits that boy out of space. And just like Baldur, Thor wasn't giving Kratos a break. Kratos throws him, but Thor was like, nah, and put that boy in a crazy animation. Look! When have you ever seen the God of War in a situation like this? Even Kratos had to contemplate for a second what he just did to him. Had Kratos thinking like, should I just go home? Kratos felt so disrespected, he had to sneak him and hit this man with a pillar that sent them flying. Had Thor looking like a rag doll. After boxing, Thor began throwing and slamming Kratos. Thor then threw Mjolnir, had Kratos holding off the hammer itself. Had Thor looking like these. They start pushing and shoving with the hammer before Thor literally cracks Kratos' jaw and laid him out. This part had me yelling at the TV like, Kratos, get up! Then at this point the game had me thinking it was my fault. Until I seen this man Thor literally wake this man up from the living dead. This had me yelling at my TV, running around the house and doing backflips as this man just brought the God of War back from death. But I know Thor regretted this when Kratos choked him up and hit him with the meanest right piece. Thor tried to take Kratos to the sky and Kratos still kept punching. He wasn't caring. Thor was tired of eating Kratos' punches and had to throw him. Kratos sticks the landing with his shield, had Captain America looking like these. They start walking around and talking while Mjolnir and the Leviathan axe are literally clashing in the middle of the battle. How hype is this? I guess they got tired of the chit chat and began clashing while creating a literal lightning ice cream. Thor then comes up with the hardest right hand, Kratos leaning, and then tosses him and they get the boxing. Kratos then starts using his brain, but Thor was like, no, that ain't gonna work. Thor then starts playing whack-a-mole with Kratos' shield and had Captain America crying. Thor then tells Kratos he was gonna be Atreus' new pops. And that's all it took for Kratos to release that dog in him and get that boy a clean right hook. This gave me a flashback of when Baldur was talking about this nigga Lil Trey. Kratos hit that boy so hard it had him walking. And this was the point Thor realized he broke that dog out of Kratos. We did see that Kratos had knocked a literal tooth out this guy's mouth. And did y'all see his tooth? Looks like a little rock. But anyways, this is how Thor brought out that dog in Kratos for the first interaction. Anyways, I go by the name of Vprimez, better known as Bear. One day